Hi guys, this video I'm making to tell you my tips of self-love. Yes, I love myself, and that's the first and the foremost person I love the most in my life, right? So what are my mantras of self-love? Let's get started. But before I start, I would like you to like my video, comment and subscribe. I will be definitely posting such valuable videos on a daily basis or alternate day basis, but I'm going to do it regularly, and if I get more likes and more subscription, I will do more frequently. So let's get started with the video. Right, so my first tip of self-love is that I believe in myself. I have complete belief in my abilities. It's not something that I'm just saying for the heck of it. I do believe in my capabilities. I do have faith that whatever abilities I have, I'll be making the best use of my abilities. So the first thing that is something that is deeply rooted in me is that I believe in my own capabilities. I believe in myself. The second tip which I would like to share with you is that I believe in self-care. That means I should take care of myself. I should take care of my all the needs. That ranges from taking care of my body, taking care of my mind's health, taking care of all the things which I need. So that is a part of my self-love, and that is why I take care of myself to the best of my capabilities. I take care of my health. I do take vitamin supplements. I'm not very fond of that, but yes, I do have fruits regularly. I do have all the supplements which are required for my good health. So this way I take care of myself, right? The third important tip of my self-love, the third important tip is that I do read some good books or journal. I write journaling. I do journaling. So I do read a good book on a daily basis, not the entire book, of course. I take time at least for 10 minutes or so, but I do make it a point to read some good book that adds to my self-development. So whether it's a book, it's an autobiography, or it's a book which I like by some great authors. For example, I like Paulo Coelho a lot. I like Robin Sharma. So there are certain some of my favorite authors whom I read on a regular basis, and I do get inspiration from them. So that is my tip number 3: how to get into this mode of self-love, and that really helps you to, and it's going to take you in the long run to greater goals. The fourth thing is that I do meditate. Why do I meditate? That is the question many of you may ask. I meditate so that it calms my mind. Most of the time our mind is like running and running, it's rushing and rushing, and there's a movie being played. There's so many things going on in our mind, and we're constantly in a state of tension or turmoil. So just to calm your mind, just to make your mind be peaceful, so that you are in alignment with the energy of the universe, you need to meditate. Even if you can meditate for 5 minutes in the morning or 5 minutes in the evening, or you can do it both the times, it will be very good. But do it. Try to find some time for yourself where you can calm your mind. Because if your mind is calm, I'm sure you're definitely going to fulfill all your intentions and dreams. So the fourth thing is that which I do follow is that I meditate. Okay, the fifth thing is that I connect with my inner self. Now this is in continuation with my meditation. If you breathe in and out, breathe in and breathe out, and when you meditate, try to connect with that your inner self. It's really makes you so calm and so quiet. So if you're connected to your inner self, you're able to talk to your inner self, you're able to understand your inner self, you're able to understand your intentions definitely in a better manner. That is my tip number 5. Try to connect with your inner self, or try to connect to that higher self of yours. Take it in any way. It can be try to connecting with your God, or with your higher self, or with your inner self, whichever way you want to put it. So that is my tip number 5. My tip number 6 is that I try to keep myself surrounded with good, positive people or hopeful people who always pep me up whenever I am a little tense or I'm a little sad. They're always there for me as my support system. So always try to surround yourself with good, positive people. They may be in your family, or they may be in your friend circle, or maybe in your acquaintances. Anybody who encourages you or who lets you dream, they should be in your inner circle. They should be the one who you should surround yourself with. So that is my tip number 6, that you should surround yourself with good, positive people. Tip number 7. My tip number 7 is that try to find out some role model. It can be a role model in your immediate family circle, or it can be somebody like, for example, Oprah Winfrey. She's a great role model. Many people can learn a lot from her life. So try to find somebody whom you can look up to, who can give you inspiration in your life. So find a role model for yourself. It can be your own mother. It can be your own friend. Anybody who has done something wonderfully and whom you can look up to. So try to find a role model in your life. Alright, my tip number 8 is that try to do something uncomfortable or challenging every day. This is something that has taken me to greater heights, right? I try to do something that makes me uncomfortable every day. It is something quite challenging. For example, I do something. It can be a sports, or it can be just going outdoors to play or talk to a stranger. Anything that makes you little uncomfortable but helps you to grow. Do that. Okay. My tip number 9 is that never sulk and try to learn from your mistakes. Right? There are no mistakes, there are experiences in your life. For example, if I've made a mistake, don't sulk and don't keep on regretting what have you done with your life. Try to move on. Learn from whatever mistakes you have made, because this is not a mistake, this is your learning experience. So learn from your mistake, and definitely the next thing will be a better one for your experience. Even if you have not done it completely perfectly, you still have done it. So give yourself appreciation for that. And my tip number 10. My tip number 10 is that be grateful to all the people, to all the circumstances in your life, because the way they have shaped you, the way you are, it's all because of them. And whatever progress you're going to be making in your life further, it's all because of those things and those people. So be grateful to God, be grateful to the universe for the wonderful things that you have got in your life. So these are my 10 tips for being happy, 10 tips for self-love. So if you readers and my audience, if you've liked my video, please do subscribe it. I'll be posting such wonderful videos every day, and do like it. Please share it with your friends. Thank you very much for watching my video. Thanks.